Why, hello there. How's it going? Oh, wow, my hair is like so shiny and smooth. I showered and I put conditioner in it. Now it's not going to listen to anything I want to tell it to do. But look how shiny it is. Wow. How's it going? Hi. uh, it's the little bits of vanity, you know. There we go. Come on. There we go. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Good evening. We're going to be playing, Forgotten City. Wow. Okay. Hold on a second. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to be playing the Forgotten City tonight. This narcissism moment brought to you by G Fuel. Actually, those herbal essences. Yeah, and it's just because I see I don't usually care about my hair at all until I see myself, like, on screen. And then it's like, oh no, wait, what does it look like? Oh god, oh god. So, in any case, we're playing the Forgotten City tonight. I'm hoping we can knock out the other two endings tonight. One I think we can do if we just restart the loop. And then the second one requires us to actually do some stuff because we have to get Galerius to be what's it called? We have to get Galerius to become the new mayor, whatever it's called. And we whiffed that by one vote. And I think I know what that vote is. So, we gotta do that. And then when Galerius gets out, then I think I can get one of the plaques. We've got the Roman one. We've got the Egyptian one. So that's like the last one. And then after that, we can go talk to God. Or whatever God it is. God of the Underworld, whatever the hell name they're giving themselves. But yeah, let's just hop in. I have no idea how long it's going to take for us to finish this. But I gotta say, the game after this one, if we finish early, that's very loud, is a doozy. It's an absolute doozy of a game next. By doozy, I mean it's going to be an absolute train wreck. Okay, so we've restarted on a loop. So let's see if we can get ending 3 here.
Salve, friend. Mind telling...
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh. Do you know the way out of here?
Well, as much as I thought.
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna actually reload here.
All right.
Because I didn't get the prompt I was expecting there, so instead, we're just gonna go back. So I can get him to do all the things he's supposed to do. Let's try and make him mayor instead, since I didn't get the one prompt. What am I missing for that? The ones that got away. Matthias Marta, hello, welcome. Alright, so let's do this. Yeah, hey man. I need you to take certain things. Ah, that's the last one. Okay, so
Yulia.
1,
Poor Virgil.
2, 3,
Right, let me see.
4.
What? Are you... You're serious, aren't you? I doubt Domitius will let me talk to him, but I'll make sure he passes on the message.
Alright,
I'll go.
so I guess that's all the things. So I believe that we'll now get the vote at that point. let's have a look at the inventory real quick. So we've got, no, not that one. Let's check what we've got just to make sure. Still don't know what that's for. We got the Roman plaque. Why don't I have the other plaques? Hold on. I'm very confused. Why don't I have all 4 of the plaques?
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
I'm confused. Do I have to go and get them again?
Troublemaker coming into the city.
I know, and I'll take care of it. Just go and hide, but not in the Emperor's shrine.
Wait, how did you know I was headed in there?
Like, do I have to do this again? Oh, they're already on the obelisk? Oh. Did I do that? Maybe I did do that, and I just had a spare Roman one. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Well, you know, let's go check. How the hell do I get up there again? This way. Yeah, he's still grumpy. We gotta wait for what's-his-face to do everything anyways. Was he there before? Alright, whatever. Pokemon Freak, could you do me a favor and look up a quick walkthrough on the ending, The Ones That Got Away? Because I thought all I had to do was kind of escape once to know it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. And then I could restart the loop and I could tell Galerius to gather everyone. Oh, hi. To get them to do the thing. Katy Perry song stars. It's good. Okay,
Salve, Rufus.
oh no,
I hear
still
your
doing all the
rheumatism
things.
has you so riled up you've been harassing Virgil.
What? My condition is nobody's business but mine.
There's no need for that. I just wanted to give you this willow bark to help you treat it.
A treatment? Really? Thank God. Finally, some relief after all this time. Thank you, Galerius. You're a good man. And I'll be sure to leave Virgil alone. I know I haven't been at my best lately.
Appreciate that. Now, I've got to run.
There he goes. You are currently AFK. That's fine. We're still doing the other quest.
What now?
I have a message from Malleolus.
Yeah? Who's it from?
The Emperor. He knows Malleolus's real name is Quinctius, thanks to Claudia, and demands he withdraw from the election and release Ulpius and Iulia immediately.
Are you out of your mind, farm boy?
Domitius, that's enough.
What? You're not going to listen to this dolt, are you?
Galerius, all right, I'll withdraw, and Ulpius and Julia are free. I trust our business is...
Wow, he just folded immediately, huh?
Yes, that ought to do it. I guess I'll go and tell Ulpius the good news then.
I'm actually going to follow him around because we haven't seen like half of this. Why not watch this man save the day? As my frames are just catching Non-stop.
Good news, Ulpius. Malleolus has agreed to release you and Yulia from your debts.
What? Are you messing with me?
Ah,
wouldn't
yes,
do
that
that.
classic
You're
Roman
free.
statement.
We're
You messing with me, bruv?
free. We're free. Thank you. It seems fortune smiles on us. after all.
Whoa!
I'd better go and pay a visit to Yulia.
That was an
immediately.
intense stare.
Citizen,
You gotta talk to now, man.
Yulia. I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait,
Come on.
you look so happy.
We're free. Malleolus just released us, and we never have to set foot in that village.
Do I have to wait for what's her face to show up?
How?
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's... incredible. Oh,
Yeah, the frame catches in this game are wild because I'm getting like 40 something frames,
Don't need to say anything.
and yet like
Get your strength
you can see the tearing.
and we'll celebrate
I don't know what's going on with that.
already.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
Can we talk yet? No.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
All right. Cool. Okay, so I have to wait for what's his face to say he's withdrawing. I need not free the aqueduct lady. Yeah, I figured that, but there's got to be some other trigger that I need to perform to get. I know Galerius is the one who's supposed to round everyone up. I just don't know what step previous to that is in order to have that happen. I'm obviously missing something. All right, here comes the priestess.
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
Of course, Galerius, that's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
I'm sure everyone heard that.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here?
Oh, I have to go to her and
You know
not free her.
everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them.
And then, is there yet another loop?
You're toying with me, right? You're a bit. Sisyphus, he was forcing.
Yeah, we've done all this before.
Oh,
Go on.
anyway, so oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to
Yeah, I know. All right, so now we've done that. He has theoretically helped everyone. So if I no. Okay, I'm just gonna try and find her. Hi, are you in your house? Yes, you are. Hey.
A new face, are they?
You know, let's just.
Oh, we don't have much to go on. Hercules.
Okay, yeah, I feel like we've had this conversation before. I don't know. It's not prompting.
May Fortune.
Okay, and then I talk to you.
Ave again.
Stats the election.
Why?
Can we start now?
As I said. Very well.
Okay. Hopefully this works this time. Man, the tearing is weirdly bad today. I don't know why. Sorry, something's blinking at me. Alright. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if it's just like the lens or the blur effect. Turn VSync on, maybe that'll help. Like, is it motion blur? Nope, that ain't helping. VSync is what eliminates tearing. Yeah, yeah, but it's just me looking around. Like, you can see it. Those hangs are happening for me as well. So, I have a wonder if it's like the motion blur or something. Whatever. Doesn't matter. That's a mess. Yeah, like, you can see it there, like... Those weird hitches that are happening, I'm having them too. So, I have a feeling it's probably just it doing some post-rendering with the blur or something. Oh, you know what? By getting him to not be here at all, Helmet Man doesn't vote. That's how we do it.
Citizens.
So this should do it.
A quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's
Fingers crossed,
magistrate.
anyways.
The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helva. Marcus Malleolus
Helva time to get in.
candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
Virgil.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius.
The man who treated my rheumatism.
Hot damn.
Valerius.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius.
Hot damn. Okay, now we gotta come over here. I like how I have all the bows. Are you still talking? Oh, Galerius. So cute. Okay. So we're gonna come over here. He's gonna get freed. He's like gonna immediately fuck it up. I don't know how. But he's gonna do something stupid like immediately.
Fortune smiles on you today, Julius. Magistrate Galerius here has ordered your release.
You're going to let me out of here?
I'm sorry it took so long, my friend. And it wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for a newcomer. So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
I will. I will. Thank you, Galerius. I'm so happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georges I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
Okay.
Hello? I'm Dooley. Magistrate Galerius said I should thank the newcomer. Are you the newcomer? Oh, it is you. Then, thank you. You're a big helper. I was locked
So I always tell my kids,
but they let me out.
try and be a good helper, big
I'm
helper.
so happy.
You're welcome. Don't
You
fuck
can
it up
have my shiny
immediately.
plaque if you want.
I do
Maybe
want.
you can help me find my treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious.
And
He
it
gave
was?
me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it safe. He said there's something very precious way up high.
Ah.
Please help me find it. Please. I had to keep it a secret until I found someone I could trust.
Alright.
Oh, thank you. Here's the key.
Did I not already have this? Alright, cool.
Hope you find it. In the cisterns. Way up high, Hannibal said. Oh, look over there.
Oh, Jesus.
Something shining. Is it treasure? Maybe it is treasure.
Going to immediately steal it.
See it for myself.
Okay, we're gonna take that.
So pretty. And it's just lying out here in the open. Maybe nobody wants it anymore. Maybe no one will mind if I just take it.
Don't you dare. The many shall suffer
Yeah, that was fast.
for the sins of the one.
Now let's see if I can remember how to get up there from here. Oh, that'll do. Oh, shit. Well, not like that. That ledge was a little closer than I thought it was. God, where was the last save? I was gonna go for the zip line, but there was less floor than I thought there was gonna be.
Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley.
Okay, god damn it. We've met before. You're welcome. What's that? Yeah, I'll help you. Is that the city from that movie? Can you be more specific? Okay, take this.
I can see it for myself.
Okay, let's try that again, but with less falling this time. Here we go. Whee! This is what I meant to do. You forgot the name. Can you describe it a bit?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
We got the plaque. We're fine. There's a hole in the ground. The city was built around it, circular shape, and they think there was a god that wanted to destroy it. I don't know that movie. To field your first question, no, this is not the city from whatever movie that is. Okay, so let's do this.
Salva.
Yeah, go ahead and do this. I don't care. Cheers.
I'll go.
Okay, now, key to upper cisterns. We have key to upper cisterns, and as such, we should be able to unlock some fucking thing up here, right? I would hope. No? Is this not... Balls. Okay, fine. Well, I know where the lower cisterns are, so I guess we'll just go there. I guess we can go deposit the thing while we're here, right? Though I don't know if I want to do that yet. Simply because I don't want it to trigger a conversation I just don't want to do yet. God, this is a long walk. I went the worst possible way for this.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you? Well, it's your funeral.
Oh my god, my frames. 8 frames. What's going on here? Oh my god. That was weird. I went to single digit frames there. Oh, right. Jerk. Right, the monster. The monster for Cusco. The monster left here specifically for Cusco. Cusco's monster. Though, I wish I knew where the actual stairs up were. Other than this way. Which I know works. Is this shiny bow? This is good bow. Okay. Alright. I'm glad I can do this whilst holding the bow. Oh my god. That horizontal leap. Okay, so you're saying I have to go here and not free her. Nobody sent me. What's going on here? Who did this to you? How hasn't this broken the golden rule? What is there a way out? What will I do if I release you? What about the others? Yeah, so I did this last time. So, this.
There's no time. Wait, did you...
Okay.
What?
So, what am I doing here? I feel like I've talked to Sentius about this and he didn't give a shit. Right? Like, we did that. We have had that conversation with him, if I'm remembering correctly.
I hate you.
Yeah. That's fine. Did it work? Okay, at least now we'll know where the entrance to this is. Okay, Jesus, there we go. Wowzers. Alright, where am I? Ah! Okay. Okay, so let's go talk to Sentius. Which means we have to do this whole fucking thing again. But wait, if I do that, can I talk to Galerius now and be like, yo dog, you need to round everyone up?
Citizen.
Man, my frames are suffering all of a sudden. Like, it's brutal. Alright, I guess let's go talk to Sentius.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Alright, where is this goober?
Whatever are you wearing?
Hey, man.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know. Is that
You've done all this.
you? Well, it's... Look, now, Me? What are you talking about? You know, you remind me... Al.
Yeah, we've had this conversation before too.
Why?
Because you get to stay.
And what? The only way you're getting this kid, and if you see, that means. You must. What are you going to do? Now get out of my.
Okay, so we did that. Okay, video. Is there something I can just turn down? Maybe. Let's turn some of this down a little bit, just because it's really rough. The resolution? Yeah, I guess I could turn down the resolution. That's an option. I'll turn all these back up. See if that helps. Yeah, okay, that is helping, but now everything's kind of blurry, which is unfortunate. Because it's not my resolution.
Citizen.
On your best behavior, I trust?
Yeah, the game's just blurry now. It's unfortunate. Yeah, there's a reason for that resolution. Yes, it's my resolution. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back. This blur is irritating me. So let's do that. Full screen, yeah. Let's turn off the motion blur. Let's start there. See if that helps at all. Oh my god. Okay. It's now in single-digit frames. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to save. Oh my god. Then we're going to quit and we're going to relaunch the game. Because this is just brutal. Yes. God, even here, the frames are all messed up. Oh God, we're just gonna quit. We're gonna relaunch the whole thing. I don't know what was up with that. That was brutal. But before we get launched in, let's just turn everything down to high. Hopefully that'll help. Just turn everything down to high. It's not like this is the prettiest game on the planet anyways. Okay. I'm gonna wait for Galerius to finish his thing. And I'm gonna see if I can tell him, hey, could you like gather everyone up real quick? Or if I have to do another loop. We'll find out together. Yeah, so Chappie's withdrawing. And then she runs up here, and then they chat. Yeah, she's hustling. She does her announcement.
I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
Of course, Galerius. That's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
Alright. Hi.
Salve again, friend.
Yeah, we did everything and it worked. We live in the same day over ago. Sisyphus, yep. Go on. I have a feeling you'll do great. Yo, dog, can I talk to you again?
Salve again, no.
Okay, I'll be going now. Alright, so... what do we want to do here? Do I want to make a loop so I can get the other ending and then we do this? So I don't know if this is the actual end yet, because I have a feeling there's going to be at least one more loop involved. So I guess if we get that ending, we can always come back and still do the other end. So, right? It just requires a loop.
Salve.
Okay. Huzzah! Alright, let's kill God. A lot of Aloys in here. I don't know, let's go Pluto? Yeah. Just waiting for some fucking half-skinned skeleton jerk to leap out at me. Oh, was I supposed to be doing these in the correct architecture? Because that's kind of funny. Because now we're in Egypt. Kind of no-scope those first two answers. Then Osiris. Do I know what I'm doing? No, I just guessed. But now I know what I'm doing. And then Nurgle. Oh, okay. Are we in the fucking Matrix? What? 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 What the fuck? Motherfucker's got a spaceship. This took a turn? Yeah. It really did. What the fuck? You got it right. I did. I kind of incidentally no-scoped. Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Can I? Thank you. Oops. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just gonna... I took a crown. Excuse me real quick. I don't know what I did. I stole from him. I know that much. Fucking... Okay, let's just mosey. Oh my god. Decisions were made. Wonder how it would have gone if we hadn't just done that? You know what? We'll find out on the next one, okay? We'll come back. But right now, we've got a bit of an issue, which is I have to get to the ending without dying. How the fuck do I get down? This way. Who had stealing a spaceman's wife's crown on their bingo card? Okay. Alright, I'm back. So. We're gonna circle back on that. How do I free everyone the other way?
Salve, friend.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. The golden rule is going to be broken soon. I need you to quietly get everyone except Sentius ready to run into the upper cistern when the ground starts to rumble.
What? That's a big ask. But I doubt I'll be able to gather more than a handful of people.
So, how does this work? How many people is he going to be able to get? Like, do I have to help with those other jobs in order for them to listen to him? How's that going to work? I mean, guess you'll have to find out. Sure. I mean, there's a way for me to do it, which is I just go and solve the problems very quickly. Alright, hey Grumpy Guts.
Name's what?
Okay, bye. Okay, one problem down.
What? What?
Okay, so that saves Elia. And then...
Ah, a fellow great.
What was his thing? I saved his friend's life. Which friend was that?
I hope that our path.
Oh, that's, her, right?
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Help!
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Don't go in there. Just trust me. Then I gotta do this. I find it interesting that I've never once picked some of the dialogue options just because some of them are bad. I just don't feel like exploring them. Yeah, man. Using the shrine. Okay, that problem solved.
How'd you do?
And then
Citizen.
come up here. No, hold on. I go down here.
Salve.
And talk to you.
You're allowed a weapon and I'm not.
No, okay. Go up to here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ah.
I am delighted and deeply honored.
Guess that one doesn't really matter, does it? We don't give a shit about him.
How did you get in there, you cheeky little stirkers?
We just gotta go find
Fortune smile on you.
the would-be jumper
Citizen.
and fix him. He's already on the thinger. Okay. Also, hi, T3.
Salve, well... all right.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Orpheus.
That's...
What?
Why do you...
Please,
I'm sorry.
please, help.
Alright, I'll talk to him. God, I don't remember what this is. Help us, can we talk?
I screwed up. I'm out. Wherever you are.
Oops.
Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
I don't remember how I'm supposed to talk to him not to do his thing. I wasn't given the prompt.
I'll have...
God damn it. I need to free him? Yeah, I thought I gave him the money. There's loads of dash games out there, T3. They're all kind of the same. Don't spend a crap ton of money on one.
Don't you just love springtime?
Okay. Shit. Do I have to do that over again?
Don't shoot. I'm not.
Fuck. God damn it.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
That's irritating. I presume I have to help everyone. So how the hell do I help Ulpius or whatever? Doesn't even try? Well, one person died. It's fine, I'll just do another loop. I'm trying to get that ending, and I think I need to save everyone to do it, or else I don't think it'll get. Oh, Jesus Christ! And I can't talk to the dude to get him to just back out yet. So this could be a hurry up and wait scenario. Okay, so he's gonna do that. Is dude already up there? Hold on, maybe I can catch him before he's gonna... No, wait, no, I have to do this first. I didn't get the opportunity. No prompts came up for Julius. That's what I was looking for, and I didn't get them.
Springtime.
So let's talk to you. Again. Yeah. But your rheumatism. Figured it out. I'll be going now.
Ah, a fellow traveler from
Let me talk to you. Sifim, here, take a little. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'll be going now. Come over here. Get right on it. Don't go in there. Just trust me. Talk to this jagoff.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tide.
Yeah, he's in the little shrine. Go get yourself murdered.
Don't you just love springtime?
And I can't seem to talk to him yet. Do I need to talk to him first?
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted.
Galerius has to finish his errands.
Deeply honored to have been
Okay.
your magistrate. Thank you. I liked it.
Don't you just love
Okay, I'm gonna head up here, and this I'm gonna save before I get into that. Try talking to Jumpy again? Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, he's already up there. But I'm gonna save beforehand so we don't have to do in the loop. Oh, there's an autosave. Good enough. I'll take the autosave. Okay. Fine. I'll be going now. No, 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 no.
No.
No, 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 no.
Pierce, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall. What?
What? I'm.
All right. So. Okay, let's just try this one.
Well, you don't. If I.
Ah, here we go.
Oh, really? That was.
I do. Yeah, so here's some money.
You'd. It's. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. Here's your money. Don't worry about it. Okay, is that all the people I had to help? Rheumatism stops the dude from being a homophobe, I guess. We saved Ilya's life. We saved whatever the hell that guy's name's life. I've already forgotten. We saved what's her face from the assassin and or temple. Is that all the things? I feel like that's all the things. Think I'm good? I think I am too. Don't.
Citizen.
What? How?
The newcomer arranged it somehow.
Really?
So now what?
Incredible. Oh, what a relief.
Because he's still doing his errands.
I don't know what to say.
Or do I just have to... He's primed, so I just got to go commit a crime,
I will. Thank you, Owen.
I guess?
I will.
Go for Chinchilla. Alright. Cool. Wait, do I free her? Because everyone's supposed to get ready to go when the ground shakes. Oh, wait, because when I free her, she brains her dad. And that triggers the golden rule, right? Is that how that works? I think. Yeah, she murks him. Yeah, and that triggers the golden rule, and then everyone should rush in. Okay. Just in case. Just in case. I guess I could do it myself. That's true. God damn it. Let me in. Hey, lady.
You.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We.
Mm-hmm.
How did you know?
Ah! I had a special prompt.
Did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
Can't I just shoot him? I could just shoot him.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she? So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it? Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
Yes, literally yes.
Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
Alright, I thought she brains him. She does not.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. The other should be right behind us.
Yes, the fire. I forgot about that.
What's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
Okay, so I think this is the ending we wanted. I think this is ending 3. How many times does he have to say that? Are we talking about me?
Hi there.
I'm just very unsure because there's lots of time you want me BS.
Well, funny you should ask. I was just reading it described freedom.
We've done all this.
Oh God. So, I guess.
So where is everyone else? I'm not seeing other people.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple. You go on it.
I guess we'll find out when I talk to Karen. Hey, KK.
You're back. But... why don't...
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions. You can just call. I do.
Mm-hmm. We've done all this.
That my. Most souls ask you.
Yeah.
As you were.
I was murdered.
You both know he that.
Yep. What's special about the coins? Why? Can you trust the land of living?
In keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al!
Yeah, we
She
did all
left
that.
a tablet of her own.
Oh.
I stumbled across it while I was waiting here. I think she meant for you to
Ah,
read
here we
it.
go. This is the difference,
Here,
I guess.
Take a look.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but Octavia,
Ah.
Lucretia, Horatius, Equitia, and I will never forget you, or what you did for us.
Hooray!
It pains us that so many of our dear friends were not so fortunate, including Ulpius and
Wait, what?
Galerius, who heroically tried to rescue Dooley, but never made it back. But there is no point dwelling on what might have been. All we can do is take this gift you've given us and try to show others the same compassion you showed us.
Oh my god.
promise you
Wait.
That saving our lives was not for nothing.
No.
Scintilla
I don't know if you can
and
do
Ella.
both. I don't think you can get him to run for mayor if you also want him to gather everyone up. Right? Perhaps there's a way to free Dooley. I don't know.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you?
Mm-hmm. Okay, still counts as ending 3 or 4. We got it. I did get the achievement. So I guess saving a number of people counts. All right, let's go dethrone God. I don't know which save this is. All right. We are conveniently close to God. Yeah, so I get it now, because this is like Roman architecture. So Pluto. This is Greek. Also, you're going in reverse order. Hades. Osiris. And Nurgle. And then we enter the Matrix. The fuck is this dude, though?
And here you are. Allow me to introduce myself.
Oh, hi.
As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my title.
So I had to really keep on a lot of the Egyptian vibes, huh?
I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You're unlike the others, aren't you? And what is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield.
It's true.
And you do it so brazenly.
Yeah.
But there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk.
Oh, good.
I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity.
I'm glad your vanity allows me a Q&A. Please do that last. Yeah, I'm hoping I get to. Because that's a hell of a... Okay.
My story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific.
I wish his voice was louder, and I can't get into the escape menu right now.
It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself. Your ancestors revered me because to them, My knowledge and technology made me incompetent.
Oh, he's literally a space alien.
Just as you might seem so to an insect. But despite all that, there are rules even I must obey. My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords. Desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive.
Uh-huh. Can I see your true form?
Long ago, I swore to Persephone that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among your kind. I must honor that. This is my beloved. Like me, she has been known by
That's a real doll, my dude.
to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks, and Proserpina to the Romans. Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal. Your gaze lingers too long.
I'm sorry, man. It's just a really good real doll.
That is my servant. You would have met by the river, though she wears many faces.
Oh, that's
goes by
Karen.
Many names. Kumutubal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans. Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible. For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker, the Ferryman. You will talk more later. For now, ask your questions. As you wish.
Okay.
It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists because of a wager I made long ago. That is a long story, one that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago, my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium.
Of course it's Elysium.
To search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance.
Yeah, not like now, right?
Persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law, and you called us gods.
Never heard of the Prime Directive.
For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name. My kin had seen enough.
And pornography.
Gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoilt by conflict.
Then why'd you even come here? It's so good.
My Proserpina could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from...
Totally cool, normal thing to do to your girlfriend.
With Proserpina's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium.
Totally normal. Not unhinged at all.
There, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium. My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a
You know, if you just told everyone the terms and gave clear, you know,
so that I might
do's and don'ts.
me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting.
That would not work the way you believe.
There were also
I mean,
gods who, like me,
it would remove ambiguity.
many names, but perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta.
Hello, Getsilius. Welcome. Spoilers for the Forgotten City. If you haven't played, we're like at the end of the game, kind of getting the lore dump from the, I guess I'll call him the big bad. But welcome. Hello. Hi.
As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their
Oh, it was a metaphorical and literal thing.
I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before, and made all the same mistakes. After another 1,000 years...
He's the big bad. Let's let him give you the entire backstory and when they had... Yeah, exactly. I'm letting him monologue.
They built upon the underworlds of their predecessors, renamed their gods, and
No,
ensured
there's
their foundation
rules to all this.
To ensure the wage was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element at the time, across all of Sumer. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's Obol, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original tokens. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for, only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock. And Proserpina's
I cannot wait to throw the crown at him. Oh, it's gonna be delicious. Hey, all that stuff you said about humans? Totally nailed it, buddy. Look what I did.
It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer, and a troublemaker. To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memories of this place. But the erasure did
First
not take
time, yeah.
and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream. His tales were committed to writing, which came to be known as the Epic.
Wow, you're just tying them all in, huh?
And his words were twisted and distorted over generations. Later, the Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place, and their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning. And in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. A warrior named Heracles, 2 kings named Sisyphus and Theseus, a poet named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how to escape. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, all kind has always told each other stories about this place.
Man, this dude loves to
Each
talk.
story contained only a seed of truth. Of course, that is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is my doing. That is a story dating back to the very first wave.
He's been sitting here for 3,000 years with only a statue to talk to. Yeah, okay, I guess.
Ruler threw a banquet to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife. Prestigious position of power and influence in a new world.
And a skeleton. Or whatever Karen is under there.
Both were beautiful, and both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses and painted faces, their hair woven in elaborate fashion. The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces, bracelets, and rings fashioned from gold. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman grew envious, for she had no such jewelry.
Instead, she started clapping cheeks.
She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold. And when her prayer went unanswered, she took matters into her own hands. While the others indulged at the banquet, the second woman summoned the first for a discussion in a quiet place. She checked that nobody was watching, and pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat, where she broke her neck on the rocks below. But I was watching, and I decided to answer her prayer. I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer.
Not to be a jerk, do I have a Twitter? I mean, I do. I don't use it anymore, really. I also have Mastodon, which I use occasionally. And do I know how to do shoutouts on Twitch? I do. And you know what? Yes, that's a good point.
The wager could no longer be won.
Poker could you do a shout out for Gitsilius? I appreciate the raid. Should always shout out the raids.
To make way for a new wave, and began the wager again. And to this day, each of them.
Just because in order for me to alt tab to do it myself, the game will stop.
Of this city, inanimate.
Cheers.
Suspended in time with only their sight and hearing preserved, so they may bear witness to and lament the folly of
You link my channel? I appreciate that.
silent golden sentinels. I give your kind a second chance at life, as well as ample warning about my
I really wish I could adjust the audio here, though.
When you disobey, and you always disobey, you force my hand, bringing terrible suffering upon yourself.
Man, you're such a good parent.
So you ask if I am the one destroying your lives. And I say, no, you destroy yourselves. I am merely the means by which you do it.
Hey man, have you ever heard of soft parenting?
When my kin departed, they left behind many relics which I inherited. A consolation prize of sorts. The golden bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate.
He's Eve, and people are enemies breaking themselves against her.
Forsaken at my behest. They became known simply as Furies. I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own.
Oh god.
No attempt to lay out
My dude.
like your code of Hammurabi or your 12 tables of the Romans
That's not how any of this works.
can ever cover all
Morality is not absolute.
This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts, and each one of you is born with the fact that he's required to apply it to any situation.
I cannot wait to throw the crown at him. All this talk of morality and stuff.
Curious, is it not? Enough. You clearly know nothing. I'm able to commune with all of the statues in the city. Their ears are my ears, and their eyes are my eyes. If she was still conscious, I suppose she could, but she's not. Why do you ask?
No reason. No reason, buddy. Don't worry about it. The too many men in philosophy majors I met in college that would argue that this is one of the worst topics next to how do you know you're so... Yeah, no, that's exactly it. It's just like this dude is imposing an absolute morality and saying everyone should know what that morality is without acknowledging that, like, each individual is an individual and, you know, has a different sense of right and wrong, even if broad strokes we all kind of agree. You know, there's difference in the minutia, and he doesn't acknowledge that, but also doesn't tell people. He's not being explicit about it. So yeah.
Then what an odd question. Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations, or are you going to give me an example?
Suicide?
I've seen no such thing, but in any case, taking one's own life is a self-directed act. It is not one that is done to others, however they may be affected by it. Therefore, it cannot be said that one who commits suicide has done anything unto others.
Where does a hot dog as a sandwich rank? Hot dog is a taco.
Applying this rule always requires us to interpret the meaning of the words. A literal interpretation helps to minimize the ambiguities of your primitive language.
Oh, here we go. Now we get into it.
Supposing you're right, and my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want?
No.
Now tell me, what other sins do you believe I have overlooked?
Up there, so two guys dig a hole and what they meet in the middle. Is it one hole or two? It's neither. It's a tunnel.
The merchant. How is that inconsistent with the rule I've outlined? I disagree. Having watched this merchant, that is precisely what he would expect from others, and he would be quite capable of paying the price anyway. Now tell me, what... You speak of the moneylender. How is that inconsistent with the rule? And he would never have signed a contract pledging his labor for 30 years. All he did was enforce the terms of a contract signed voluntarily by others. Now tell me.
Okay, I'm tired of these.
Do you honestly think you could do better? I should strike you down for that. Now, did you have any other questions before your...
I didn't want to abstinently oop into a...
Very well.
Okay. Let us flex upon God.
I would recognize that anywhere. And yet my beloved still wears hers. What is this? How did you come by it? You vile, despicable creature. Why would you do it? And worse still, boast about it.
I didn't want to kill her, but if you don't put an end to the golden rule, I'll do it again. Or I could do this all day. Hey, have you ever seen Captain America? It's a really good film. It's kind of like that, except psychotic. I don't know. Do we want to be unapologetic or apologetic? Doctor Strange? No, that's Captain America's line. I could do this all day. That's like his whole thing. I did it unprompted. You know what? You're right.
You have put me in an impossible position. If I refuse, you will murder her. And yet, if I agree,
yes,
I will lose my wager and return to Elysium, humiliated and alone.
Yeah. What's it gonna be, man?
See that I have a choice in this. Your treachery and savagery have opened my eyes like nothing I have witnessed in 3,000 years. And now you have shown me your species' true colors. And I see that Proserpina was a fool to have ever believed in you at all. This has gone on too long.
I just got an achievement called Psycho for intimidating the creator of the Golden Rule.
Of all of you. But know this. If I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may...
Bitch, we were never gonna ascend.
Because despicable creatures like you have no place there. My king would never allow it.
Fine, we'll make our own Elysium with blackjack and hookers.
To the land of the living. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest. Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place, and you will have created a paradox.
Why doesn't he just annihilate us? I guess the question is, he doesn't know how we've done the time loop, so annihilating us may not actually fix anything.
Now, are you ready?
Yeah, let's get it over with.
Our paths never cross again, mortal.
Hooray, I guess. Like, at that point, he has to take a gamble, because if I killed Persephone or whatever, he would have made the assumption that I had killed her before and lived. So what's to stop that happening again? And he probably would have attempted to annihilate us the first time, and it failed. So he's got to be thinking, you killed Persephone, I would have killed you, and yet you're standing here. So obviously that doesn't work.
Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al. Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Oh, did that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time, learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years.
Technically true.
Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet. Apparently, there was a community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them. Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina,
He who has the gold makes the rule. It's
told
true.
him how to solve the ills of the city, like saving the life of a dying woman, preventing the suicide of a man in debt bondage, foiling an assassination attempt, and so on. Meanwhile, the oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god, this one right here, and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to him.
Definitely didn't have any fetch quests around that.
Valerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus, because the next thing he knew, the ground shook, and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough. Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him, and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years?
I mean, I don't want to brag or nothing.
What? Oh, I see. For a moment there, I thought you were serious. Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought water into the city. Follow me.
All right, now we do this again. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
All right.
You go on ahead. I'll be.
I mean, now it's fine. The curse has been lifted. People can raid it all they want.
You're back.
Yeah, I found him.
Ah, I see.
I can't skip this line, interestingly.
Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
I don't, actually.
You can-
We've done all this.
That oh, it I see no point in keeping you here.
That's more a physical hazard. That's true, but I mean, humans do dumb crap all the time.
That you keep this to yourself.
Look, here comes Al.
That was not new dialogue.
Al, it's so good to see you. You were gone so long.
We were just
I thought
talking
I'd never
about
see you
coins.
again.
Kind of lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city.
When did you get your cut on your
There's a
head?
tablet describing an oracle who confronted a god and undid an ancient curse.
This is mentioned, but I
Quite a story.
feel like we did all that.
And I look forward to hearing all about it.
Because we
But
talked about the coins and the creation of the
you
coins
two
and
look
stuff.
exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest?
I think we
while
covered that the first
sail
time we
you
met
back
her.
To civilization.
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
Yeah, let's go. One year later. 1 year later. Ancient Rome, ancient Greek, ancient Egypt, and Sumer. What are the odds? Oh my god.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you again. I read about your trial in the news. Congratulations on your acquittal. Still,
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Anyway, after everything you've been through,
This is just a totally
I thought
different
you might
model for
appreciate
Hal.
Some good news. So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius's tablet, and I found something.
Must be at the
strange.
British Museum.
Sorry, I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you. I just really wanted you to see it for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
Are you gonna kill me? Now we get to look at all the set pieces.
You're finally here. Remember me?
Hey, what the fuck? Sure. Hey man, how's it going?
It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Karen appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead of ours. Anyway, I know we
This is
only
not the
had that
craziest
one
thing in this game. It's true.
And I wasn't even sure if you'd remember me, but I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld.
I hurt my back
giving us
yesterday,
a second
so
chance at
I have to
life.
sit. Kind of weird.
Oh, I used Karen's gift to buy a farm in Umbria. Got a villa on it too, with enough room for Dooley, of course. It's hard work, but I sleep soundly every night. I'm finally my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
I'm really happy he has Dooley.
I know. I can't believe my luck either. But we're engaged and living together. We're planning to get married next spring. if you're going to be around, we'd love to see you there. Of course, there's a whole museum full of people waiting for a chance.
Oh my god.
So you better keep moving. We'll speak again soon, my friend.
I'm in a bit of a hurry. I got an achievement here. Assemble as many people as possible in the museum. So I guess saving everyone... Like, if I hadn't saved everyone, I wouldn't have all these people here. I would have less people to talk to. Since the final loop, he didn't do much? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Karen filled him in.
Oh, hello.
You're here. It's lovely to finally meet you. Galerius told me all about you.
Was that before or after you two went to Pound Town, like, repeatedly?
So, you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods. As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion quite enjoyable. Galerius and I are engaged and expecting.
Nice.
We've just bought a lovely villa in the countryside with room for a large family, and Dooley too, of course. It feels like the world has just opened up for us. There's so much to learn, and so many more possibilities for our children than we ever imagined. We're just so thankful for what you did for us, for all of us.
I wonder how long it took for them to make it to this world, to them finding a hotel room.
Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere.
Yeah, we did literally attack and dethrone God. Yeah.
See you at the wedding, I hope.
You don't look very pregnant. It's probably a little early for you to go announcing that. I mean, you do you. But, oh, alright.
Hello.
Hey, Dooley. I like how you've got a bag of speed.
Galerius said you're very nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us.
I
out
am a
of the
big
bad
helper.
place. I didn't like it. I live at Galerius and Equitia's house.
She said yes, she's
They look
expecting.
after me now and help me remember when I forget things.
They are together
Like brushing
and
my
expecting.
teeth. Treasure? Oh, I forgot about that. I like my box now. Galerius got me a box that tells stories.
It's all caked up though.
It's my
Mm-hmm.
favourite thing. Yeah, they're fun. Bye-bye.
Of all the things, I'm so happy Dooley's life worked out about as good as it's going to. Of all the people, I'm so happy Dooley's here.
You're the Oracle, right? Oh, of course.
Many different guys was fine.
And I never got a chance to thank you for telling Galerius how to save my life.
You gotta put an iPad in front of Dooley's and occupied for hours.
Getting
Yeah.
me and all of us out of a terrible situation. Oh, I barely recognize myself. I'm living in a house share in London with my wonderful girlfriend. And I'm studying English at university. Eventually, I want to travel the world and write about it. Turns out, it's about 30 times bigger than the Roman Empire ever was. Did you know
It's
there
gotta
are
be bigger than
entire
that.
continents Rome never knew existed? And you can travel almost anywhere in an aircraft, which is rather like flying on a Pegasus, but much more comfortable.
Nope, not more comfortable.
You already know all
Not
that,
more
of course.
comfortable.
I'm just so excited. There's so much to see and learn and write about. I have noticed people from your time have no idea how fortunate they are. I hope to change that. One day. Last I heard, Malleolus kept insisting he was the last rightful ruler of the Roman Empire, and wound up being committed to a psychiatric hospital. As for Claudia, she was always so viciously unhappy. Someone said she'd blown all her money on wine, trying to drink herself back to the underworld. After the horrific way they treated Ulpius and me, I can't help feeling a sense of... what's that German word? Schadenfreude?
Oh, you said it right.
Thank you. You're very kind. Ugh. Someone told me she was boasting about getting her claws into some rich prince, and how she was going to be living the high life from now on. Even in your time, life still isn't
Wait,
fair.
which was Aurelia?
Apparently he'd proposed before they'd even met. And last I heard, she'd bought herself a first-class one-way ticket to join him in some exotic place called... what was it? Nigeria? Some people have all the luck.
Oh, the bar lady. Oh, good. She got scammed.
Really? Huh. I feel better already. Thank you. You too. If you're ever in London, let me know. We can go to bars and drink wine and listen to the stories of the 9 million people who live there.
Aren't they at 10 now?
I hope so.
Long time no see. Lucy is fine. I'm making an effort to blend in, as you can see.
I
We are
can
all
see
trying
that.
to keep a low
You're
profile.
very open
If the
eyes.
world knew we died 2,000 years ago and were suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone. Speaking of which,
Hey,
I
so
wanted to
how-
say thank you in person. I'd say the gods smile on you.
Did Karen also
I hear
give you,
they laughed
like,
the last of them off. So
papers? You know, birth certificates and social insurance numbers and the like? Like, was that also addressed?
I'm studying to get into medical school. As much as I resented the responsibility of keeping everyone in the city alive, when it ended, I realized I missed it. So I guess I'll just keep saving the world, if begrudgingly, one patient at a time.
Oh, I love that house attitude.
You too. Don't be a stranger.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi there, I'm Horatius.
Yes, we know.
I understand we have you to thank for giving us a second chance at life.
Guess I didn't really talk to him much.
With us as well. So, thank you. I'm living up north and studying in the military academy in Modena. I'm going to be an officer.
They actually speak English now? I guess
The
so.
world's changed a lot, but some things stay the same. Would you believe we're still studying military tactics from my time? Alexander the Great, Caesar, Hannibal Barca. Still, I have to keep challenging myself to let go of old ways of thinking and embrace the new. As Seneca wrote, the ones who pioneered our paths aren't our masters, but our guides. Ah, you remembered that. Thank you. I grieved for a time, but that's done. In the words of Epictetus,
God, you're one of those people that just quotes philosophers all the time.
remind them they are mortal. Remind yourself your precious one isn't one of your possessions, but something given for now, not forever. Thanks. He's not my... Oh, I see what you did there. Good one. He had more trouble adapting than most. He got himself disqualified from the UFC. So he started some kind of underground blood sport tournament, like we had in Rome. Suppose it appealed to people's baser instincts. And they say he made some good coin, killing a bunch of men like that. But his luck finally ran out, and his life along with it.
Oh no.
You know what they say.
What a shame.
By the sword, die by the sword. You're not wrong. And you, farewell.
Ah, beans.
I take it you're the Oracle. Thanks for coming. Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia. I didn't want to be associated with Sentius after what happened.
Fair.
I'm not sure if you heard, but after you drove Pluto off, Proserpina emerged from the Great Temple. She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the upper cistern all that time. But he's been dealt with. He's... you know what? The important thing is, we'll never see him again.
Was he turned to gold?
Anything I want. I'm a woman of means in a vast new world. I can go wherever and do whatever I please.
Oh, you're an influencer.
Of course, I mostly just stay in my villa and have my servant Alexa summon things for me.
Oh my god.
Because it's just awful out there. Barbarians everywhere.
Did it? Did the writers just make that joke? Okay.
He's still there, all alone. The last golden statue in the underworld. Trapped in a metal shell, slowly losing his mind until the end of time. Eternal torment. Just what he deserves, if you ask me.
Well, he wanted immortality. Yeah, there we go. Good. Alexa, please play for me that tune, Despacito.
Then I suppose he got his wish. You too. See you around.
Hello.
Greetings.
I like the purple.
You must be the legendary Oracle. It is a sincere privilege to finally make your acquaintance. I am Georgius. I am told we have you to thank for freeing us from Hades, and for that I am most grateful. I am reacquainting myself with Greece. It has changed so much over the last 2,000 years, I barely recognize it.
Yep.
This is at once heartbreaking and thrilling.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps
Yeah, Greece has gone through some stuff.
once I have seen all of this new Greece and sampled her delights, I will settle down in Santorini in a villa overlooking the Azure Aegean Sea. I hope you will join me there and regale me with the story
So
of how you faced
Karen just made
fierce
everyone
war of the
rich.
underworld and won. You too, my friend.
So everyone just got magic papers that put them where they need to be, and everyone's fucking rich.
It's so good to see you. I wanted to say thanks for stopping me from going into that shrine.
Magnificent
I still think about that all the time. And for getting us out of there.
Karen has given it a lot of coinage over the years. I mean, I guess, yeah.
I'm just so happy to
It's
be
all in
here
offshore bank
with
accounts.
you and everyone together again, even if it's just for one more night. Well, it's not like I have to work with all the silver Karen gave me, so I just do what makes me happy. Mostly that means baking for my friends and looking at memes while binging TV shows in yoga pants. What a time to be alive.
I mean, I mean, it's pretty good. I feel like everyone has two starting lines depending if you met them on your last day. Yeah, very probably, because I didn't talk to everyone prior.
Thank you. I really am. You too.
Who's this guy?
Greetings.
The Hermit! Oh my god! You're dressed like a fucking Doctor Who extra.
You're the Oracle everybody's talking about. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. We have...
I wonder how memes hit these people. I'm sure confusion.
I'm Philip. I never thought I'd leave that cave.
Oh, we get to learn his name now.
And now I'm living in the 21st century. What a time to be alive.
Oh my god, did you
And it
actually see
seems
that?
I have your catabasis to thank for it. I'm working as a consultant to the Faculty of Classics at Cambridge University, helping fill the odd gap in their knowledge. Not that I need the money, but I do love being around enlightened minds again. My sincere thanks once again.
Yeah, if I talked to everyone, I probably would have more things to... God, I fucking hate you.
Good evening.
Some soiree, innit? Oh, hello at last. You must be the Oracle I've heard so much about. I'm Dacius.
Eat shit, Dacius.
Listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I keep.
Hermit or Oracle sound like valid Gallifreyan on Earth name. I'm pretty sure the Oracle is literally a Gallifreyan in the books. Yeah, I think the Oracle is literally one.
Such acerbic wit. I love it. I took the money I made from selling my trinkets and started investing in the stock market. That's where the real money is now. In fact, I was hoping to ask your advice. You being the Oracle and future seer and all that. on which stocks I should
Please, oh
invest
please,
in.
oh please.
I can't decide between fossil fuels, tobacco, gambling, and arms. What would you recommend?
Oh, well, alright.
Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius. I won't take no for an answer.
This game is before crypto. Let's see. Broadcast television, print media. Of the three.
Oh, of course, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. I'll go home and buy up as much stock as I can tonight. I'm going to make a bloody fortune. Of course, don't let me keep you. Thanks again for the tips, my friend.
Eat shit and die, Dacius.
You're here. It's so lovely to see you again. I'm thankful that you're here. I was sure the person who drove off the last pagan god would have more important things to do than visit the
Oh, are you still Team Jesus?
for coming and for saving our lives. What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it.
What MLM are you part of now, Octavia?
I'm living in Rome again, in a charming little flat by the Tiber. Not far from my old place. Oh, and I'm training to be a crisis counselor.
Okay,
Watching you
fine.
persuade
That's a
Ulpius
good
not to
job.
take his own life inspired me. I just want to spend the rest of my life helping people, like you helped him. Thank you. That means a lot. And you. Oh, and I hope this isn't too forward, but some of us are going out for a drink after this, if you'd...
You can't save the
to join us.
assassin? No.
Wonderful.
No, you can't save him. The best you can do is not get killed by him, and then he goes and kills somebody else.
Greetings. Thank you for your kind words and for liberating us all. In all the time I was in the underworld, I never once imagined that I might end up in a place so much like Elysium.
It isn't.
I'm recovering. Octavia was kind enough to let me stay with her for a while, at least until I'm well enough to be independent again. She still talks wistfully of you. Ah, you remember that. I'm a little tired of Ovid, but that's all right.
Looking well.
I have 2,000 years worth of poetry to catch up on now.
Hair's good.
I'm already up to the 19th century, and am quite enjoying the work of a fellow named Poe.
Real
I think
lighthearted
I may
stuff.
have found a kindred spirit.
Ugh.
Men have called me mad, but the question is not yet settled whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence. And you?
Okay, bye. You prefer Bud Monroe? Yeah. I wonder who could be standing here but isn't. Oh well. Hey, jerk.
It is an honor to finally meet you, Oracle.
Yeah, I'm not like...
know my name?
I'm not big on you,
Oh,
man.
Of course. You are an Oracle. You know many things. I too would like to offer my thanks for releasing us from that place and for your role in bringing us here.
Uh-huh.
This world is truly wondrous. For a time, I returned to Alexandria, but they have no need of another fisherman, and I came to see there is nothing for me there. Instead, I have decided to follow the custom of your youths and backpack the world. It is a great adventure, and I have met many people from many cultures.
Huh.
I spent the first 25 years of my life avoiding the 42 sins that would deny me access to the afterlife. Now, I think it is time I had some fun.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Thank
I'm not like your biggest fan, so I don't really want to dig into it.
Hello there.
Scintilla.
I go by Gabriella now. I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name. After
That's
you
a good
drove
name,
Pluto off,
Gabriella.
Proserpina came and released me, and that monster got what was coming to him. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm living with Ulpius on a little vineyard in Umbria. It's even more wonderful than I dreamed it would be. I'm so grateful to you for making sure he's still with us. If you're ever passing through the region, I hope you'll come and visit us. You can try some of our very own wine.
Is it good or is it like Picard wine?
Thanks. You too.
Good to see you under better circumstances than last time.
Do you have any meat on your bones, my dude? This shirt's just like hanging off you.
I wanted to thank you for saving my life and getting us all out of there. The way you just showed up out of the blue and stopped me from making a terrible mistake, I'll be forever in your debt. I'm living with Gabriella in Umbria. We finally bought the little vineyard we always dreamed of. It'll be a little while before we know what we're doing, but every day I look at her and this extraordinary new world with all its beauty, and I think, what if I'd given up hope and missed out on all of this?
You would have gone for a
So
swim.
each day to the fullest. And we end them all the same way, sitting together
Power
on our
fucking.
terrace with a glass of our wine,
Or that.
which the locals say is almost drinkable now, and watching the sunset over the rolling hillside. And I couldn't be happier. Thank you.
Hey man, you're kind of coming through your shirt a little.
You too.
Get a higher throat count. Virgil. It just looks like Al, but beefier.
Meet you. I've heard so much about you. I wanted to thank you personally for getting us out of there. I'm studying to be an architect again and living in a beautiful flat in Rotterdam, just down the river from Nijmegen, where I grew up. Of course, it's improved immensely since I was there last. Gleaming futuristic buildings and clean streets full of educated, accepting people. You natives of the 21st century have no idea how fortunate you are. You too. If you're ever in the Netherlands, I'd be happy to show you around. It's the
Oh, is
least
that
I could
where
do.
he's from? Huh. I thought he was German. Well, the fuck do I know? Look, it's all the artifacts. Germanic meant something different a few millennia ago. Yeah, that's fair.
There you are. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, there's one more person I wanted to introduce you to. I think you know her.
Sorry if I frightened you.
You can still do that,
Just
huh?
a little joke I've been saving for a long, long time. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Proserpina, former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal.
She is still an
I wanted
alien.
to
I
meet
guess
you in
that's true,
person.
yeah.
And thank you for freeing all these people, and me. I hate to think what would have happened to us without your intervention.
Okay, I'm just gonna lay it all out here on the table, Persephone. I did shatter you with an arrow at least once. So, like, let's just put it out there. I
Suffice
did
it to
do
say
that.
While Pluto was controlling the eyes and ears of each golden statue, I was able to control their tongues and whisper to them
Ixnay and the
when I was
Ergame.
distracted. I am sorry my messages were so cryptic. There were only ever brief windows in which I could speak to you without being detected. I did. I may have given up my immortality, but I still retain my rights as the goddess of a cycle of life and renewal. After witnessing Pluto punish countless poor souls over thousands of years, I knew this generation, the final wave, would not survive. So I tried to give them a way to buy more time. A second chance. Rather, as many second chances as they needed to avoid his wrath. So I whispered to Sentius in secret, telling him the prayer required to create a portal in my shrine. I knew the danger of humans being corrupted by godly power, and so I put a safeguard in place. I required the creator of the portal to sacrifice their own life, so that it could only be used selflessly
Well.
to help others. What I did not anticipate is that Sentius would retain his accumulated memories from each previous day, and as a veteran soldier, he had long since shed his fear of death. He quickly discovered that he could, in effect, prolong his own life indefinitely by exploiting the cycle. Of course, once I had taught him the prayer, I could not unteach him, and there was little I could do but wait for someone like you to come along.
You could have taught
and
somebody
see him
else.
for what he was. We were all fortunate you came along when you did. I don't know what happened to him. I haven't heard from him, and I rather hope it stays that way.
Fair enough.
Oh, she inherited dominion over the underworld. Last time we spoke, she was working on a new world of some kind. She wouldn't say what it was, but I'd be surprised if you don't run into her again. I imagine we all will, one day. And you, although it feels like I've known you forever. Oh, and one last thing. Do you remember all those golden statues scattered throughout the city?
Uh-huh.
Good, because they remember you.
Oh, no.
Well done, my friend.
Oh!
Of all the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld and returned, none came close to achieving what you did. Hercules, Orpheus...
Did not
Theseus,
expect to have a
Aeneas,
end of
Athena.
Schindler's List style moment here. But okay. We did it, everyone. Congrats on the golden ending. Yeah, thank you. All right, we'll let these credits actually roll this time. All right, well, there we go. There's, do I get one more achievement? I mean, I'm not going to say no. Go on. I've got a bunch of achievements I haven't got. There's one for, like, doing the whole game in, like, 2 loops. There's one for stealing a bunch of money once the reckoning happens. Start a new game as soldier and use your gifts efficiently. Who do I have to shoot? Sentius? Oh. Fair enough. That's a quick one. Oh, here's all the voice actors. So, sure, we can sneak that in real quick. There's a bunch of achievements I didn't get. There's one for if I don't solve the bees and I let them sting me to death. There's one for that, I know. In any case, thoughts on the Forgotten City? I mean, I think it's interesting. I think it's, as far as a time loop story goes, it's reasonably well executed. I don't have any really big hang-ups with it, other than there's a bit more busy work in it than I expected. But I thought it was, excuse me, it was very pretty. I liked the layout of everything. I liked the kind of stacked cultural elements on top of everything. I thought that was neat. Going down into the depths, I understand why that was there. That didn't really do it for me, but maybe that's just because I got run over by boulders. I appreciate that everyone was actually voiced, which was nice. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect aliens as the plot twist at the end there, but here we are. Any more break bloom seeds for the depths? Yeah. I also didn't get the achievement for kicking gold statues into other gold statues. I didn't bother to farm that. I don't know. Overall, I think it was neat. I think I was left a little bit to my own devices, a tiny bit too much. Which anytime you're going to get into a time loop story, that can very easily happen if you're not signposting in the game clear enough. Because there's definitely loops I didn't have to do in retrospect. So like whatever. I also did not super appreciate the weird frame issues that I was running into. It happened on like today, and it happened on another night where I had to kill the game and restart it because my frames just don't. But other than that, I think it worked out fairly well. Yeah, I don't know. I have no other like large thoughts on it. I think it was a fun game. I'm glad I played it. It's been sitting in my inventory for a while. So glad I got around to doing it. And I appreciate the game didn't overstay its welcome. I think we're at like 10 hours, and that's because I was goofing around a little bit. You can probably beat it a lot faster. In fact, I know you can beat it a lot faster. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. 6.5, 7 out of 10. Perfectly reasonable way to spend my time. I don't know if anyone in chat has thoughts, feelings. 7 out of 10, aka trash. No, I'm not a magazine, digital or otherwise. 7 out of 10 is perfectly fine. Excuse me. All right, that's it. Escape. Okay, cool. Recommend The Forgotten City to a friend or writing a review. Hey, you could play this game, unless you watched me play it. But you could play it yourself if you wanted to. Okay, so you're saying new game, be soldier. So be soldier, shoot Sentius. Seems straightforward.
Hey,
Sure. Sure.
Well, it's not. What's the.
Let's see. Covert mission, right? Yes.
Really? If. Oh. What? But, and. Oh. Oh. Alright. You. Not. Great. Thank.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city.
You doing the speed run now? I'm just going to shoot a man real quick.
Hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged.
Oh, that's what's his face.
Virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain. For this shall be their final resting place.
Oh, interesting. I could probably actually look at some of these people and like know who they are.
All this time, could people have survived down there against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, I can't kick
If
these
I'm not
ones.
back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation.
Oh yeah.
Or a warning.
These are actually all the people in the town. I mean,
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right.
who's that? That's Galerius.
Here there are only two options: death.
Into the hole.
That godforsaken doorway into the past.
That is actually kind of neat. Now replaying the game, and you look at the statues, and you can actually recognize all of the characters. That's fun.
Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning.
Oh yeah, there's also an achievement for going into photo mode, which is a thing I did not do.
Better to know now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Hey, dog.
You know, it's that you live, not, but follow me.
All right.
When I first
Do
arrived,
do 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 do. Here's a gun. Ooh, the gun is a flashlight. How multi-purpose.
That's some lamp. Greetings, citizen.
It is some lamp.
Magistrate Sentius.
Okie dokie.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the golden rule.
Mm-hmm. I got a pretty firm grip on it.
This is a rather now.
Yeah, I just want to get out of here. I don't have any questions.
No. One. What is that thing, and why are you pointing it at me? Don't be so foolish. If you kill me, allow me to the crux to illustrate.
Yeah, we've done this.
Indeed. Thank.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
There we go. Got him right in the face, too. Switch visual style. Why? Why? The metrics, Mad Max. It's silly. It's a silly thing.
Oh. Hi there. Well, you described.
Oh, I also got lawbuying. Says finish the game without looping through time once.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
So ending one. I don't know how fast I just did that. We should have skipped a lot more dialogue. I'm not going for a world record here. I'd have to set up a timer. It's a whole thing. Yeah, the ending for any percentage 5-minute skips, that requires you to be the soldier and you have to do some clipping. From what I understand. But we did it. We got a bunch of achievements on that last run. But there's a way to clip into Dooley's cage. I mean, probably. There's literally, if you're playing on controller, you can effectively enter, I believe, the Konami code that lets you just clip through stuff. Like that puts you into flying mode. Which is how it's recommended to get a bunch of the achievements, because it's the fastest way to do a bunch of them. But anyways, there's the Forgotten City. I wasn't expecting like the finale of that post dethroning of God to take like 45 minutes just to talk to everyone, but well, there we are. And then we got to shoot Sentius in the face, which honestly feels pretty good, if I'm being honest. That dude was a sack of potatoes. So perfectly sized. Yeah, that was just shy of 11 hours, and that was with me goofing around. So you can probably, if you're actually paying attention, you could probably clear it in like 8. Can you snipe him from somewhere? I don't know. It's an interesting question. I don't know how far bullets travel in game, because like the arrows, as an example, had a max range. So like I don't know, but anyways, yeah, there's the Forgotten City. It's done. I did it. We're gonna be starting the Mystery of the Druids next Tuesday, which is a game my friend bought for me. I would not have purchased it myself, and that's gonna be an experience. How mysterious? Oh, buddy. Oh no, Moritz. It is a game that is obtuse enough that I know that it has a soft lock that I have to look up again to make sure that we don't do. But other than that, I don't know much about it other than the trailer, and it's you know what? Hold on. Let's we can experience this together. Hold on. It's a thing. So I'm going to apologize to the TikTok feed, because you're not going to see this, because I only have game capture on there, and gonna be honest, I don't really care much to fix it. So Mystery of the Druids. Okay, the trailer should be here. Continue. All right, hold on. You hug his cell, shoot him, and grab it. Oh, interesting. Okay, so my screen. Let's all enjoy this trailer. Oh my god, it's 3 minutes long. I regret. But this trailer is all I have to go on with the game. House of Tales, I'm pretty sure German. Oh, really? Didn't know that. And if you're wondering, hey, is the encoder making this like really muddy? No. That's what it looks like. This is some Dark Age adventure game shit? Yeah. The quality of the video is as good as the audio. I wonder if anyone's cared enough to upscale it. I doubt it. The Daggerfall intro cutscene style, and you're into it? Alright. You learned about this game from Richard Kobe's column. I don't know who that is. But like I said, what you're watching here is the only thing I've watched about this game. And I will show you the exact moment that I was like, I guess I have to play this. This is 2001. Yeah, this was for the time. Also, I guess, content warning, baby Dunga gets sacrificed. Where's the face? Oh, where's the face? Oh, okay, hold on. And that's like a lot of babies. Right there. The fucking Doctor Who has musical sting. Anyways. So that also this. So that is going to be what we start next week. To me, it feels like it's got Broken Sword kind of vibes. But like the bad 3D one that they made, not the good pixel-based ones. Also, if anyone's interested, it's $1.19 on GOG right now. Yeah, that's going to be next week. It wishes it could be Broken Sword. I think a lot of games honestly wish that they could be Broken Sword, especially for at the time. But yeah, that's I'm excited / dreading playing it. So good vibes going into that. But that is gonna do it for me tonight. I'm all done. We finished the game at a reasonable hour. Maybe I'll actually get more sleep tonight, or maybe I'll screw around and go to bed too late, like I always do. Key features: 3D characters up to 1,000 polygons. In 2001, that's impressive. But that's gonna do it for me tonight. 1 second. Go back to Duolingo there. Anyone streaming? Anyone streaming? I can do a little raid. Oh, Dano's doing some deep rock. Yeah. He's back from San Francisco. He did a lifting competition. Apparently he did quite well. And now he's playing some deep rock. So let's set up a raid to go say hi to Dano. And that's going to do it for me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with more Everspace 2. I'm going to have to remember how the hell to fly and do everything in that game because it's been a little bit. But yeah, that's it. So, as always, thank you, of course, for watching. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, be kind, and try your best out there. Bye-bye.